because of Esau, I'm pretty frustrated. You know what I'm saying? Because number one, they have these spirits. Our people have the spirit of Esau on them. You see what I'm saying? And they tell you is to do something, but they themselves are not doing that. You know what I'm saying? They'll tell you to do something, and turn right around and do that very same thing that they told you not to do. They'll be doing it. Yeah, I mean, and like I said, man, it doesn't mean that like people might look at my video and they may say, "Oh, Clarence is giving up. He ain't keeping the word before him." And yes, I am. I'm keeping the word before me, and stuff like that. But you have you have the moments where you ain't falling off. It don't mean you falling off, but you have your moments and stuff at times where sometimes just like I get frustrated with Esau. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you living in the world. You know what I'm saying? And you gonna feel them infirmities at times. You know what I'm saying? It don't mean you going in and out. Don't mean you giving up. It don't mean you doing none of that stuff. That don't mean you giving up. You know what I'm saying? Uh, but sometimes you can get a little frustrated. You know what I'm saying? With you see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's like damn. You know what I mean? You look at we live in a society where we already suffering under the oppression of Esau. You see what I'm saying? It's just a lot of you dealing with. It's funny how a lot of our people are willing to listen to anything Esau say, but when it come down to their own people, we just shit it toward each other. You know what I'm saying? Because of this man, this evil and stuff. And then some people say, "Well, what you complaining for?" No, this ain't even got nothing to do with complaining. Nobody complaining because um, we look at the life that we had from decades ago, way before YouTube. We was living in a situation to where um, we was you know what I'm saying? We just lived in we we have it the hardest. You know what I'm saying? We have it the most hardest. You get what I'm saying? We have it the hardest. You know, and Christianity, and I mean we can look. I tell you, I'm gonna tell you like this here, man. Christianity is one thing, and we suffering from the life of Christianity of that. But you have a lot of our people. They labor uh, what we speak of Esau, they label it as a religion as well. And I'm gonna say it like this here. I'm gonna label it as like this here. It's a reason for all of that. You see what I'm saying? It's a reason that they people would say that. You see what I'm saying? Although we are much greater and better than the other nations, when it comes to dominization, when it comes to playing ball, when it comes to sports, when it comes to cooking, any damn thing that we put our hand, fixing cars, anything, we better at it. You see what I'm saying? And I would say maybe it's a reason why the other they lump us in with Christianity. You know what I mean? Because it's a lot of people. I mean, it is so easy. You have a lot of our people just because you hold on, let me say it like this. Everywhere, I'm gonna put it like this in everywhere in every every presence of somewhere, there is the spirit of Esau. The spirit of Esau is everywhere, and they are. I'll leave it at that. The spirit of Esau is everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And it is. The spirit of Esau is everywhere. You know, the spirit of Esau is everywhere. Like the simplest little thing. You know what I'm saying? But maybe I'm gonna have to wait until I can get it, until it come together properly. But when I get when I what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna talk about what I wanna talk about. That's what I'm gonna do. You know, that's what I'm gonna do. Talk about what I wanna talk about. Yeah, 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 yeah. Um, hmm yeah. So that's what I'm gonna have to do. Sometimes, yeah, when you live in an environment and stuff like that, it can pretty much. And what I'm doing right now, I'm kind of reluctant, and I'm being kind of mindful of how I'm speaking at the same time. I want to get my point across, but I want to make sure it's put it in the context right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna see y'all later. We're gonna speak a little bit more, and we're gonna chop it up a little bit later. All right.